Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel, JPM.Cuisine. I'm your host today, JP, as always. I'm the only host. So, without further ado, today I've got a very special unboxing for you. You guys have seen my unboxing on the Shogun Series X 8-inch with the OS X V. You've seen my unboxing of the Shogun Series X 6-inch. And now I'm gonna be unboxing the Shogun Series X 10.25-inch chef's knife, so we can get a closer look at that when I unbox it. And then I'm hoping to do a comparison of all three, where we look at the 6-inch, the 8-inch, and the 10-inch, and talk about some of the pros and cons and why we might need one versus all of them, or why we might need all of them. So without further ado, let's get into this. So like always, we've got the sleeve on a box. We've got it wrapped in plastic, and Amazon has always dented the crap out of the corner for me, so thank you, Amazon. I really appreciate it. All right, let's remove the sleeve here and see what we get. Okay, there's nothing on the sleeve, but notice we got the red ball. That indicates that this is the Shogun Series X. It does say it is the VG10, and we've got some details on there. It is the Garolite G-10 handle, as always, with the 3 rivets. So let's unbox this bad boy. Oh wow. Okay, so we've got pretty much the standard. These, although have moved around a little bit. We've got our pin, the Shogun Series X Dalstrong pin. Focus. Okay. We've got the microfiber cloth, or the cleaning cloth. Go. We've got the manual and the catalog. Okay. The satisfaction card, as always. And the VIP membership. This is probably one of the most important things that you find in the box. Do sign up for this. Even if you don't purchase one, you can actually go to that website, dalstrong.com/VIP. You can sign up and see some of the great deals they have there. All right, let's pull this bad boy out. Wow. That is a monster of a knife. I'm gonna move these out of the way so we don't have to get distracted by them. I'll put them over here for the time being. Okay, so we've got the same handle as always, but we've got our red lettering on our plastic sheath. Air holes, but we get a little bit more air holes on it because of the length, I imagine. Let's go ahead and pull it out of the sheath. Remember, it's got that pin to keep it in. Wow, and that is a long, long, long knife. So it is a custom sheath for it. It is made to fit this knife. And wow, so we've got the Dalstrong. This is the, let me double check. It is the VG10. Yeah, it is the VG10, the same as the 6-inch, a little bit different from the 8-inch, which the 8-inch I have is the OS X V. We've got the line logo etched in, and we've got the tsukimi finish. Again, this has those ovalized scallops in there as opposed to the round pins, but it is hammered and it has the same texture, and you can see the Damascus lines running through it. It has what feels to be the exact same handle as the 6-inch and as the 8-inch, so you get the exact same handle. Again, the balance is going to be a little bit, wow, it's amazing that they balance it right there, but they balance it on the heel as well, and I believe that's the same as the 8-inch. The 6-inch, we've got the balance a little bit further back, right on the bolster, but we're talking about an inch difference in terms of the balance between the 6-inch, the 8-inch, and the 10-inch. So that's pretty phenomenal for these knives. They've done a great job. It is that G10 Garolite handle. Again, we're looking at the 2-piece handle with the center rivet that's got the brass and copper inlay, and then we've got the 2 standard rivets. It's a full tang, and I didn't show this on the 6-inch, but we've got the lion etched in the butt just like the 8-inch. So it's identical to those in the past that I've reviewed. Let's go ahead and get the weight of this real quick. So in grams, let's put that down there. we're looking at 306 grams on this knife. So a little bit on the heavy side, but I mean, it's a 10-inch knife, so what do we expect? We are gonna get a little bit more mass because of the length. This is the third of the Shogun series that I'm unboxing, so we'll test that out-of-box sharpness. Again, if you haven't seen my previous videos, if you haven't seen my previous videos, the reason I do the out-of-box sharpness test is just to see sort of quality control out of the box from manufacturer. When you do purchase these knives on Amazon, I believe you're getting them directly from Dalstrong. That's why you're able to save some money on that, because you're not having to go through the retail markup. But let's check it out with the magazine paper. And again, this is as sharp as the other two. I've got a little bend there. Let's get another piece and double check. Make sure I didn't do anything stupid. Yeah, again, it's a little bit harder to wield because it's got a lot more length on it. So that's pretty cool. Let's move those out of the way. Okay, so we're gonna be doing the Ultimate Sharpness Test 2.0. That's basically where I take the magazine paper and I roll it around a cardboard tube. That allows me to see if it'll cut into the paper without creating any kind of creases. Just tries to keep it honest. If it can cut through as it's doing. The goal is to not cut into any of the cardboard, although it's very easy with a sharp knife to try to cut into cardboard, especially if you put in too much effort or pressure. We're just wanting to do it very lightly. And this knife, I mean, it's got some weight behind it, so that's easy for it to do. All right, we'll move that out of the way and we'll get into the tomato test really quickly. So let me clean off the board, get rid of all of these shards, and hopefully we'll have the same experience as we did with the 6-inch. I'm just gonna cut through this tomato here. Wow, that is, and that weight is nice. Okay, so basically what I do is I'm just gonna try to balance it on the hand, not really grabbing or grasping it. And I'm just gonna let the weight of the knife do its job. 10-inch knife, it's got its own weight. Out of the box sharpness on this one for cutting a tomato. I don't even have the ability to go the entire length because the tomato's too short. So we're just gonna let it very gently and easily cut through. And I mean, we've got fantastic cutting through this. And we'll check, you can see the logo, you can see the name. It's very thin slices. 10-inch gives you a long profile in order to utilize for chopping. I saw a video where somebody was cutting through, looked like, you know, a bunch of cilantro that was about the size of a watermelon, and I wish that they had something like this to cut so that he could have made the entire cut in one stroke as opposed to the shaving he was trying to do. But let's go ahead and cut this tomato. So it's very sharp. And again, I did this with the 6-inch, but I mean, it's just like, what is going on? This knife, you get so much length. That's the thing about having a 10-inch knife as opposed to a 6-inch or an 8-inch, is that you get more cutting area, especially when the knife is sharp. You get to do long draws. It's a completely different feel. Yes, you can do a chop, and man, this thing locks up perfectly, so I love it. But you can also do some amazing, you know, long slices using the entire length of the blade. With a 6-inch, you're gonna obviously run out of that sooner, but with the 8-inch and the 10-inch, you just get much more surface area to cut. Does it make it better? Not necessarily. Does it give you an advantage? Depends on what you're doing. Is there one knife that I think you need out of all of them? The 10-inch, the 6-inch, or the 8-inch? We're gonna find out in my next video. Well, I appreciate you guys sticking with me on this one. Hopefully I didn't run through it too quickly, but I hope you guys really see how impressed I am by this knife, by Dalstrong in general. You guys are doing a great job, Dalstrong. Keep it up. I'm impressed by it. I'm just a mere mortal, so you know, it's not like I am a expert bladesmith or even an expert chef or anything like that. But as a consumer, I'm impressed by these. As a knife enthusiast, I'm extremely impressed by these. And as the guy that you come to for YouTube reviews, hopefully you're impressed by this. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.